Applause. 100 individuals were permitted daily, and they received wristbands so they could enter the Amber area after being discovered working on fakes. Reports with NBC Amber has run out of places to hide, and the NBC she believed she could use as a cover has also been exposed for fabricating reports about her. How far have they fallen in grades? Let's see what we can learn about the new documentary about the Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard trial that NBC has just released on digital channels. In the era of social media, it was difficult for me to imagine a case like this where both sides were actually using it, as in the song Bananas titled A Marriage on Trial by Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. To fight the battle of public opinion in court, the documentary will air on NBC News Now and be accessible for on-demand streaming on NBC and US. And Peacock's 30-minute documentary description for NBC News. The depth of her defamation case elicited two different responses. Those who received the new deep dive in excess of what they wanted and those who couldn't get enough. The documentary examines why the trial dominated social media, in particular, TikTok, and what viewers failed to notice is that, after a verdict, social media coverage was their only news source. That surprised the legal community. The TikTok trial's development and the implications of the verdict for upcoming domestic abuse cases are examined by NBC News. Additionally, the release adds that following of a decision that shocked legal professionals, the TikTok trial's development and its implications for upcoming domestic abuse cases are both examined by NBC News. Deep dive interviews with trial insiders and experts, such as Amber Heard's attorney Elaine, will be featured in the documentary, which follows a verdict that shocked legal experts. National Coalition Against Domestic Violence Breedhoft CEO Ruth Glenn, a law professor at American University and a specialist in gendered violence, and Jamie Abrams, a senior breaking news reporter for NBC. Among others, Nigel Smith of People magazine and Kat Tenbarge of Doha Madani. NBC News covered technology and culture. Clearly, NBC has sided with Amber to fabricate news stories about her, but undoubtedly, the company didn't realize that they were digging their own grave, and their reputation will suffer as a result. Let's find out what fans think. When a jury determines that hashtag Johnny Depp is the victim and hashtag Amber Heard the abuser, but hashtag NBC continues to portray, or as the victim, NBC is no longer considered a news source. Because they chose the incorrect horse, they are making a mess of things. Another supporter commented, I questioned NBC's relationship in an earlier tweet. Anyone know who at NBC is helping Amber? To continue to support a known abuser will hurt their ratings, so it's their loss. However, a supporter of Amber thinks it was the best choice NBC could have ever made. I cried watching Amber testify about Australia once more in the NBC documentary, and as the fan wrote, just finished the NBC documentary. I'm still so horrified she had to recount that in front of the world. Well, that's all for now. Stay connected and we'll talk to you later. World, only to be mocked and called a liar, that kind of pain. I will forever fight for you, Amber.